Hey guys, Brad from SimpleGuitar.com here, and thanks for coming back to another video. Today we are going to talk about a simple tip that I think holds a lot of guitar players back. It's kind of an invisible villain that holds your playing back, and a lot of people aren't aware about it because not enough people are talking about this when it comes to their guitar playing. This is something that I've struggled with a lot and had to work hard to overcome. It's something that I see in students all the time that I have to help them overcome as well. Now, when you watch your favorite guitar players, do they look tense and stressed out and their hands look stiff? And no, even as they play intense, advanced, difficult stuff and they're playing intensely, if you watch their hands and their arms, their posture, they look relaxed. It looks effortless. It looks easy when they play. But for a lot of guitar players, what we do is we actually tense up and we have a lot of excess tension in our fingers, in our hands, in our arms, and throughout the rest of our body that actually holds back our playing, which is not cool. Unnecessary tension anywhere in our bodies while we're playing is kind of like an invisible villain that holds us back without us even knowing. And so it's something that we need to address, something that we need to be aware of, and it's something that we need to know how to get rid of. And today I'm going to give you one simple, easy trick that you can use to help get rid of tension in your body while you're playing. And if you can do that, everything that you play is going to be easier and sound better. First thing that you need to know about tension is tension will show up anywhere in your body. So it's not just in your fingers and your hands when you're playing. It's not just there, okay? Tension will show up all over the place. It'll show up in your face, in your scalp muscles, under your hair, in your neck, in your shoulders, in your back, in your legs, in your feet even. Okay, so tension will show up anywhere in your body, and no matter where it shows up, it's going to affect your playing. So one thing that you're going to need to do is whenever you're playing, you need to stop sometimes and do a mental check of your body. Mentally scan your body. Go, are my muscles in my scalp tensed? Am I making a funny face? Are my eyebrows clenched together? And is my neck stiff? What you're looking for is anywhere that you've got tension or muscles flexed. And what that is going to do is that's going to tell you that you're overly tense right there. And if you can identify it and become aware of it, then it's easier to relax it and get rid of it. So the first step is going to be becoming aware of having tension. And if you do that, if you stop while you're playing and you check all throughout your body for excess tension, that's going to raise your awareness for when you are tense. Now, here is the trick for getting rid of that though. And it's very, very simple. It's going to sound stupid, but trust me, it works every single time. You can get rid of excess tension when you're playing and make it so that when you're playing, you're relaxed. And it's this. It's very simple. Before you play, exhale. That's it. Piece of cake, right? So you just have to make sure that before you play, you force yourself to exhale air. And if you do that, your body can't hold on to tension when you exhale. And so if you force yourself to exhale before you play, you're going to release all the tension from your body, and then you can start playing. And what you need to do is then while you're playing, you have to remember to breathe. Because a lot of guitar players, myself included, a lot of times we forget to breathe. We hold our breath when we're playing because we're so focused on playing. And then that actually causes tension to creep up, and then it makes playing harder, and then we don't sound as good. So exhale before you play, and then while you're playing, make sure that you breathe. That's important. So here's what this is going to look like. Before you go to play, you can get ready to play whatever it is you're going to play, and then right before you start playing, you force yourself to just exhale all your air, and it helps your whole body relax and get rid of any excess tension. Then just make sure that you continue to breathe pretty normally while you're playing, and that'll help keep that tension at bay. So it'll look something like this. And if you can maintain that relaxed feeling and check your body once in a while, make sure that you're not developing tension anywhere else, it's going to make playing easier. It's going to make playing better easier. It's going to make playing faster easier. Because just like when you watch really great guitar players, they don't look tense even when they're playing something that's intense. They look relaxed and they make it look effortless and they make it look easy. So make sure that you exhale before you play and then breathe while you play. Now, this leads me to another point. Not all tension that you have when you're playing is bad. What I'm talking about is excess tension, because playing guitar naturally is going to require some tension. I mean, pressing down on notes is going to require tension. Making chords is going to require some tension, but there are degrees of tension that we use when we're playing. For example, if I'm playing a regular note, that requires a certain amount of tension. If I play a chord, that requires a certain amount of tension to play. But I don't want too much. I don't want to use more tension than I need to. Now, if I play a bar chord is going to require more tension than if I play an open chord, just because the nature of the technique to be able to play the bar chord. If I play just a straight note like this, that requires less tension than if I bend that note. Bending a note is going to require more tension in your hands to do that. Same with adding vibrato to it. If I am using vibrato, naturally I'm going to have some tension. Okay, but the idea is here you want to be aware of excess tension and unnecessary tension, and don't use more tension than you need. So simply by making sure that before you play, you exhale and relax, and then you remember to breathe while you play, this is going to go a long ways in making sure that you don't have unnecessary tension in your playing. So focus on becoming more like great guitar players who look effortless and relaxed when they play, and pay a little bit more attention to whether you have excess unnecessary tension and don't use more than you need. So remembering to breathe before you play and breathe while you play is going to help and go a long ways to helping with that. So now when you go to play, force yourself to exhale so that you relax before you play, and then remember to breathe while you play. And that's going to make a big difference in how much tension is present in your body the whole time that you're playing. Doing this, learning to play while you're relaxed, is going to make playing everything easier and sound better, and it's going to allow you to progress faster, because when you are playing with excess tension, it's like running with a weighted vest. It holds you down. It makes it harder. And letting go of that tension is letting go of that excess weight, letting go of whatever's holding you back. Because like I said, it's kind of like an invisible villain that holds us back and keeps us from progressing further than and faster than we should. So pay attention to your body. Make sure you don't have excess tension. Exhale before you play. Breathe while you play, and becoming aware of this idea of playing with excess tension will open up a lot of your playing and make everything easier for you. So that's it today, guys. Thanks for watching this video. And I do want you to go to my website, simpleguitar.com/top10. There I have a guide for you called the top 10 things to learn on guitar first. And it's a collection of 10 things that I teach the students all the time that give them a lot of bang for their buck so that they can actually get playing and having fun and making real music, instead of having to work for weeks and weeks and weeks at trying to do something before they sound musical. The stuff in that guide is going to help you be musical right away so that you can start impressing your friends and impressing your family every time that you play, tonight even. So go to simpleguitar.com/top10, download that guide, use it, have fun with it. And thanks for liking and subscribing to the channel. If this video was helpful for you, please leave me a comment down below, and I will catch you in the next video.